Welcome to SAP Solutions, where we will cover in this video. Overview of SAP MM Procurement Process, Master Data, Procurement Cycle. Now going to explain. Enterprise Structure, Client, then Company Code, next Plant, and under the plant there are different storage location, and purchasing organization can also be at the company or plant level. Purchasing group is an organizational unit responsible for the everyday procurement activities within an organization. Overview of SAP MM. SAP MM is one of the modules of SAP that deals with material management and inventory management. Material management as a process ensures no shortage of materials or any gaps in the supply chain process of the organization. SAP MM speeds up the procurement and material management activities, making the business run smoothly with complete time and cost efficiency. It deals with managing the materials, products and services, and resources of an organization with the aim of accelerating productivity and reducing costs. At the same time, SAP MM is quite versatile to accommodate changes that are frequent in any business environment. It deals with the procurement process, master data, material and vendor master, account determination and valuation of material, inventory management, invoice verification, material requirement planning, etc. SAP MM Procurement Process. Basic procurement is a process of acquiring goods or services in the right quantity, at the right price, and at the right time. However, it is critical to maintain a right balance between quantity, price, and time. Consider the following example. Organizations try and keep inventory levels at a minimum, due to the prices associated with high levels of inventory. At the same time, it can be detrimental to stop production due to shortage of raw materials. Getting the minimum price for a product or service is often necessary. However, it is equally important to maintain a balance between the product availability, quality, and vendor-seller relations. Requirement and information gathering. Procurement process starts with gathering information about a product and its quantity. Then for the required products and services, it is necessary to look for suppliers who can satisfy the requirements. Supplier contact. After gathering the requirements, one looks for the suppliers who can fulfill those requirements. Based on that, quotation requests or information requests are sent to the suppliers or they are contacted directly. Background review. Once the supplier is known, the product service quality is checked, and any necessities for services such as installation, warranty, and maintenance parameters are investigated. Some samples of the products can be obtained for quality examination. Negotiation. Some negotiations with suppliers is made regarding the price, availability, and delivery schedule of the product's services. Thereafter, a contract is signed that is a binding legal document between the supplier and the ordering party. A contract will include all necessary information such as price and quantity of material, delivery date, etc. Order fulfillment. Ordered material is shipped, delivered to the ordering party, and the supplier is paid accordingly. Training and installation of product or services may also be included. Consumption, maintenance, and disposal. As the products/services are consumed, the performance of the products or services is evaluated and any follow-up service support, if required, is analyzed. Contract renewal. Once the products or services are consumed or the contract expires and needs to be renewed, or the product or service is to be reordered, the experience with the vendors and service providers is reviewed. If the products or services are to be reordered, the company decides whether to order from the previous supplier or think about new suppliers. Now we learn about basic procurement activities. First one is determinations of requirement is what material or service are required. Then, requisition is form of electronic transmission used to inform the purchasing department that item or service are needed for a business purpose. After, purchase order is when the requisition is approved, it becomes purchase order. Then, goods receipt invoice received, it comes when the material is received. Conditioned and quantity are verified. The invoice is received from vendor. Next is invoice verification. Vendor payment is when reconciliation of the invoice and PO is accomplished. The vendor is paid. Procurement for stock vs. consumption. Procurement for stock. A stock material is a material that is kept in stock. These materials are kept in stock once received from the vendor. The stock of this material keeps on increasing or decreasing based on the amount of quantity received or issued. To order a material for stock, the material must have a master record within the system. Procurement for direct consumption. When the procurement is for direct consumption, i.e., it will be consumed as soon as it is received, the user should specify the consumption purpose. To order a material for consumption, the material may have a master record within the system. External vs. internal procurement. External procurement, it is the process of procuring goods or services from external vendors. There are three basic forms of external procurement generally supported by the purchasing component of the IT system. One-time orders are generally used for material and services that are ordered irregularly. Internal procurement. Large corporate organizations may own multiple separate businesses or companies. Internal procurement is a process of getting material and services from identical companies. So, each of these companies maintain a complete bookkeeping system with separate balance, profit, and loss statements, so that when any trade occurs between them, it will be recorded. Special procurement. Special stocks are the stocks that are managed differently, as these stocks do not belong to the company. Special stocks are kept at some particular location. Special procurement and special stock types are divided into the following categories. Consignment stocks. Consignment stocks are those material that is available at our store premises, however it still belongs to the vendor, seller, of the material. If you utilize the material from consignment stocks, then you have to pay to the vendor. A purchasing organization is an organizational unit under a company or a plant that is responsible for the procurement activities according to requirements. It is responsible for external procurement. A purchasing organization can be at the client level, which is known as a centralized purchasing organization. A purchasing organization can also be at the company or plant level, which is known as company-specific or plant-specific purchasing organization. Centralized purchasing. Purchasing organization is not assigned to any company code. It procures for all company codes belonging to different client. Purchasing group. Purchasing group is an organizational unit responsible for the everyday procurement activities within an organization. It is a buyer or a group of buyers responsible for the procurement activities in a purchasing organization. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel for more update and learning. And can follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook. Link is in below description.